What's up, guys? This is Keon, and we are back with another video. What up? I just want to make this video to show some appreciation to the Inner 3v3. Why? Because listen, the system honestly prints so much more better than any of my printers. Like the i3 put up a fight. I had to literally wrestle it for it to even boot properly, and it just literally just put up a fight. But I was telling myself that I took it. I'm like, the system is so good with this Creality that I literally feel like I'm taking it for granted almost because of how easy it is to print with this thing. Like literally, hold up 1 second. Literally, as you can see there, with the turn of a knob, I can literally just touch that thing and it will literally just go to work. It's so crazy. Like, I literally just twist the knob, put the STL file on, and when I do that, it literally just takes the file, computes the G code, and it's literally done. It's so crazy. But I was telling myself dude, it's like once you get it, you become so in tune with it. Like you just start flowing. Hey, when I get this STL file off of the internet, as you guys can see here, I just got another STL file. I'll do a review. Okay, my mouse is unplugged. Hold up. Yeah, I got this STL file here. Let's try to zoom in on it. It's an Ocarina. I hope I'm saying that right. Ocarina. I see everybody with one of these, so I'm gonna print mine. I'm doing mine in all black. You can't even see it on the print bay. But guys, look too. I printed this print wheel right here, and it's freaking working. It looks so sick. Look at that thing turning. And then the fan shroud, guys. That thing ended up holding up. I printed that yesterday, and it's not melting, even though it had that crack in it, guys. I know I showed you that crack. Even though it had that crack in it, it ended up holding up. So it's doing good. It's doing good, you know. So yeah, with that being said too, so yeah, so what's another thing? So yeah, so I was just kind of doing this video, and the good thing is bro, I gotta be thankful because right now, because the system is just so good. Like once you get in the groove, and once you know, hey, like I said, when you get these STL files off the internet, you're gonna have to generate your own G code, and you're gonna have to make the computer recognize the G code. I gotta shave, guys. I know this is looking so horrible, but you know, I've just been working so hard, you know, in the room. And I've just been able to do some things so grand from the room. It's just I've gotten so comfortable in here, you know. I guess what I gotta do is I gotta kind of take the office name off of my room or whatever, and then give the office name back to, you know, an actual office. But I mean, it's just I've gotten so much things done in here. I mean, once you get a laptop and you get a computer monitor, and you know, you just got the accessories, Bluetooth, you know, keyboard, you know, there's just so much you can do in your room. You know, you can print, you can type, you can text, you can pray, you can sleep, you can eat, use the bathroom, you can print your own part, you can use your own high-end laptop PC, get the work done just like that. You can build your own programs, you know, you can work for yourself, you can automate your work, you can automate your developer, you can automate just a whole bunch of crazy things that you can do. And so that's why I say, you know, sometimes, you know, with these videos, you know, you just gotta take it, you know, with, you gotta take heed to some of these things that, you know, I say. And I'm starting to kind of take heed to some of the things that I say, and kind of taking more heed to the things that I'm saying, because I'm saying the right things. Even sometimes when I think that wasn't gonna make it in life, I mean, I ended up, I'm looking at myself and like I'm ended up making it. Um, Today I got fed up for some reason, and it was probably something um, so simple, but sometimes and I received a message today, and it was so good. It was saying something like, I'm actually gonna kind of keep that internal, but it was a really strong message, and it was, um, it was close to the fact of like, I'm gonna just keep that. It was a little special. It was a little special, uh, but like when you don't like, I'll just try to simplify it. Never mind. I'll just keep it to myself. But yeah. So back to this 3D printer thing. Um, well, yeah, back to this 3D printer thing. Um, you just gotta like, I said, gotta take heed to, because some things were working, and basically what was going on was after that night where I kind of like put my glasses on and got like super focused about some things, I kind of just like honestly um, gave up on like not doing this stuff right. Like, the life stuff, like just kind of like being like out of the loop. I kind of just really gave that stuff up. Um, and kind of like not knowing what's going on, and like not studying instead of studying. I kind of gave that up, and I just kind of got really focused. Like after that night, guys, where my i3 Pro B wasn't working, and I kind of just like sat down and got it working. It just proved to me a lot. It proved like through hard work, like I can get things done. Like, you know, and just to trust the journey and the situation, because even when it's hard, that just may be how it looks when you're going through things, and that just may be how it looks when you think, what I'm saying, you're not important, when you don't know anything, and then you turn out to actually be important, and you turn out to actually be something, and you didn't know that because you were lost, in the trials of trying to you know do these things for the spiritual world and things like that, but you didn't know, because you didn't know who you were, you didn't know what you had to do, you didn't know what you had to say, you didn't know what you were supposed to say, you didn't know who you were supposed to say it to. So uh, with that being said, you had no effect on reality. Wow, guys, if you heard that, my freaking fan shroud, it just literally, for some reason, wow. So I gotta print another fan shroud. God damn it. Fuck. Alright, but anyway, I gotta wrap this video up because that just happened. But basically what I was saying was, it just proves the fact of like, even when something like that happens, just keep going, because even when you think that you're all out of options, stuff like that, if you just keep going and stuff like that, you'll still find something like that can help you, even though it seems like you're out of options, things like that. You just got to keep going. Anyway, let me wrap this up about the Triality thing. um I was just kind of really just making a video because I wanted to say how good the platform is. I think I'm distracted now that happened. I'm kind of like off topic. I literally, that was so crazy, guys. Look, I caught that on camera. The fan shroud, um, apparently the blower got caught on the hotbed, and when I looked over, it was dragging on the freaking hotbed, And so as you can see here, the shroud. Let me show you. I gotta look for another shroud then. Wow, that is absolutely crazy that just happened. But yeah, so you know, when you think you're out of options and things like that, you just gotta keep going because you may not know, like, your solution may be around the corner. And shoot, the solution may be you. You may be the solution, but you may never know. So that is another thing why I say with this, printing stuff that, like, just gotta appreciate the hard work in between not really knowing stuff with this because once you figure it out, things can kind of just start rolling for you in a good way and things like that. And that's why I had to say I had to kind of appreciate for a second printing with the 3D the V3SE because it's just so simple. Like I said, once you start to roll with it and you start to understand that you got to learn and stuff like that, and you want to understand that you have to put in the work to learn and stuff like that. You figure out that, like, hey, like, all right, like, all right, cool, like, this is that, and you can literally get it to like a drag and drop point where it's like once you find what it is that you're looking for on the internet, you can just drag and drop it to your slicer, convert the STL file to a G code, and then you drag it to your SD card or however that you transfer it to your V3, which I use the SD card. I think that's pretty much the only way that you can do it. I see a Type C charger on there too. I'm not really sure what that's for. I don't use that yet. But essentially, yeah, that's pretty much it. And yeah, so yeah, but that's gonna be it for this video, guys. Definitely like, comment, subscribe if you have any questions about this 3D printer stuff. I'll do my best to answer your questions. And yeah, so with that being said, guys, peace. I'll see you in the next video. Thanks for watching.